Welcome back everyone to Astian's Let's Play of the Cat Lady on El Tara's YouTube channel, where we last left off. We had, well, Susan had, not me because I do not endorse this, but Susan had committed suicide by taking 36 sleeping pills or something. You might notice that the graphics are a bit brighter, and I don't know why it did that, but my record button was always by default the plus button on the numpad, and the numpad plus button in this game increases the brightness of the game. But then I did quit and then came back and it still seems to be the same brightness, so I don't know, you guys can tell me if it's changed. I'm not sure, I'm a bit confused. Let's just keep going before I lose my mind. Let's look at this. I always have to remember that I've changed the record button, so don't accidentally press it.
Seashore.
Please don't touch anything, dear.
I wasn't going to.
But it's crooked.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to yourself.
I want to straighten it. Can I walk past you? I can, but there's nothing there. Who is she? Is she really here? Maybe this is all just a dream after all.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
No, we can't. The picture's still crooked. What do we want to know? Will I be punished for taking my own life? Yes, let's ask that.
Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan.
But it's selfish.
You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you.
Because the boobs are
Who
sagging.
knows? I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world.
That's a very sobering
So like I
thought.
said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you.
Why?
I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task.
What's in it for you?
Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
I still don't really know who you are.
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me. But there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate.
Fallen ones?
The Queen of Maggots.
Gross.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
This music, though.
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me.
Stop looking at me, Susan.
Is there anyone else here?
You're making me uncomfortable.
I thought you liked being alone.
I just don't want to get jumped.
Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know?
Photographs?
I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep.
Wow.
I saw everything.
She's a stalker.
I know what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
I have no reason to live. Please just let me.
I have no reason to live. Please, just let me go. I tried. I really did. But it's never going to be okay.
What did you... Oh, I don't get it.
Who knows, maybe, but one way or the other. This isn't the end of your story. It's only the beginning, my dear, and there are great things waiting for you. Believe me.
Well, I definitely want to get away from the dead Susans with their key in the mouth, dead Susans hanging themselves, and deer carcasses and taxidermy heads on fences, so I probably should just
What do you want me to do?
do what she wants.
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? We're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
How do I know you're not going to do anything to me? I don't want to be raped. What is this?
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special, just like you.
Why? What
Only in a slightly different way.
5 people. Can I look at anything? No.
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites. That's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard.
Great.
Those people
mission.
will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You'll find your purpose in life when you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
I don't know what's going on. Like, what does she want me to do? Like 5 parasites that could potentially be my friends, but they want to kill me? Like, does she work in a corporate office and there's backstabbers in there or something? I don't know. Are you expecting me to kill them?
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself.
Even if it results in their death.
I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person.
Just a
I
cat
also
lady.
know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
But I'm already dead.
What makes you think I want to go back?
Again,
I
stop
finally
looking at
did
me.
it. I killed myself.
That's not something to be proud
That's
of.
all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Where's she going?
Dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
What? Those wall hangings on the wall. Is there a door there? I can't walk, so I can't tell. I'm a failure. Why did you choose
I'm
me?
a failure.
Just do
Why did you choose
self-deprecation.
me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed.
I've had those days.
I don't see the point in anything.
The bed's so warm.
I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone.
Nobody's ever
I
alone.
just want to vanish.
Oh, I really don't get your attitude problem.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
Susan makes me very angry because I don't get what her problem is. Like, I mean, I can understand when people are like, oh, the world's too hard, you know, there's nothing here for me, I have to die, I can't do this, blah, 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 I'm alone. Like, you know, people get like that from time to time, sure. And people do, I know, admittedly, in the real world, do get to the point where they commit suicide. I mean, it is a common issue, especially amongst minority groups, or people that can't really come to terms with who they are. But I still feel strongly that there's always someone there that is going to help you. Like, it's never going to be that you're alone and that everything you do, you know, you're a failure and blah blah whatever. Like, it's not like that. If you just try, if you try to reach out, you'll find something. Like, I've always found that. I've always been a social person, and through that, despite that I can be quite introverted sometimes, in the times that I do take the chance to reach out and talk to people, I've found that the interactions have been very rewarding. And I'm not talking about talking to people online, you know, people on the other side of the world. Like, I mean, that's fine as well. Like, if that's the type of person you are, then I don't condone that. Is that the right word? I don't say that that's a bad thing. I mean, sure, like, if you feel like you don't have any friends and you can only talk to people online, then fine, then I don't have a problem with that. But I still think that that even if you are able to do that, you should still be able to reach out to someone in real life. Make an effort. I guess the biggest fear for most people is rejection, and having people reject you or tell you that you're not beautiful or that you're stupid or whatever. But regardless of how many people that might say that to you, there's always going to be someone out there somewhere that does not think that about you, and that thinks you're wonderful and that you do mean something to them. So I really, really I despise the fact that Susan's like, well, woe is me, I need to take pills and die, blah blah blah. So I really hope that she develops past this point, otherwise I'm really not going to enjoy this game, because I really don't like Debbie Downers at all.
I can't do this.
She's going to just make me
It's
do
too
this.
much.
Sorry
Dealing
for the
with
rant there.
criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality.
How's that a special gift for someone that wanted to
You
die?
cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as
giving you a
they
choice.
are alive, you cannot die.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here?
Oh, she's going to explain it. What's in it?
Let's go inside.
Oh.
I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind.
There's nothing out here, it's
Follow
just
me.
fields. Is it going to let me walk, or is she going to walk by herself? No, it's going to let me walk. Okay. Whoa.
Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer.
Why is there
Say
a
hello.
crowbar in my knee?
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here.
Oh.
Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
I don't... What? Crucified, all alone, in one place that's changed it all. I really don't want to be here. Can I take it? It's stuck in the cross. I suppose I could easily pull it out. Okay. What is all this for? Stop blackmailing me. Can we leave?
Susan, it's time to make a decision.
I'll do it. Whoa.
The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
I take orders from nobody. I'll do it my way.
Don't you understand? There is no other way.
Oh, I got an achievement.
Well, I don't know that. Besides, you could be lying to me. How do I know you aren't? I'm no murderer. I don't want to be. I'll find another way without you.
What?
Look, I appreciate you giving me another chance. Don't get me wrong. I can see now that I've made a mistake, and I'm ready to try to fix my life. But I really don't like what you're saying. If there's one thing I learned in life, it's that people let you down all the time. If I don't rely on myself, I can't rely on anyone else.
Exactly.
You fool! You damned arrogant fool!
What?
You have no idea what you have just done. But fine, have have it your way. In the end, I will be the one laughing at you.
What is her problem? Seriously.
I always am.
I'm sorry, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't want to know what's going to happen. It's hard enough without it. Thanks for everything, though.
When we meet again, you will beg me on your knees to give you a second chance.
I don't really believe in second chances, so I might have to disappoint you again. Look, this is all just a bad dream. I want to wake up. I'm back in the house.
Strange.
Okay, it'll be fine. I don't need her. I'm sure I'll figure out what to do.
Okay, interesting. Anyway, guys, this is probably a good stopping point because my timer just went off. So this has been Astin on Altari's YouTube channel, taking you on a Let's Play of The Cat Lady. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to like, subscribe, favourite and or share, as it helps me out immensely. When we return, we will continue and figure out what we can do without the Queen of Maggots. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Cheers!